Welcome to the You Heard podcast with your hosts, Ben, Joe, and CP. We're here to cover everything related to Miami Hurricanes football, from hot topics to pre- and post-game analysis.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it.
No, let's talk about that right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like, I don't appreciate.
What did you say? What are we talking about, son?
Get into it. I feel
Keeping it a buck.
You heard?
Hey yo, we back. It's the You Heard podcast. You see it, man. We have full strength, ladies and oh god,
Damn, he had water earlier. He had water.
So good.
He pulled the
proud
smoke
of him.
screen. He pulled the wall.
He
Am
waited.
I back on how we supposed to come back, man?
That is how we're supposed to come back.
Yes, sir.
That's not
Yes,
how
sir.
we're
You
supposed
good,
to come back, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
You know you got to chase water with a little bit of soda.
It was supposed to be the other way around. I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, just water.
You got to find a way to really shove that healthy shit down.
Damn.
Compartmentalize that shit. You got to
Came
compartmentalize
back with a
that.
don't give a shit attitude, even more of one.
Yeah, man. He hasn't been here in about 3 months. You know what I mean? He comes back, waits. We talk for 10 minutes before the show. Bush drinking water. Comes in as soon as we cameras on, cracks open that. So that's just wrong. How y'all doing, man? Go around. Let's go around. Polk, how you doing, brother?
I don't know what day is it.
Bro, you gotta be son. You gotta be, bro. This humidity down here, Polk, is not a game, man. I don't know how.
I am exhausted right now,
bro. It is bananas.
I could pull a Joe and just fall asleep mid-show.
Just put the hoodie on.
That's the way to do it.
I might have to go grab a hoodie.
CB, welcome back, man. It's good to see you, my brother.
How's everybody doing? I came
New
back.
member- new member of the show?
Rude comments on Twitter about my appearance and lack thereof. You know who you are, Charlie.
Charlie Rolex. Yeah, man.
Charlie Rolex called you out, bro.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah. I'm here, Charlie. No, I'm doing all right. Miss being on the pod, obviously. Best time of the week. Getting to annoy everybody and seeing just how high I could raise Joe's blood pressure.
That's sweet. Joey, how you doing, my brother?
It's my goal. It's my only goal.
He fell asleep already. He fell asleep.
He's trying to calm it down. He's trying to lower the blood pressure already.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the season. There's guys coming in this week or coming in soon. I can't
Next
wait,
week.
man. Can't wait.
Yeah, man. It's getting this is we tend to think of this stuff as like man, can't wait for the season, but there's no off season. You know what I mean? We got recruiting, we stay working over here, man. For the culture tomorrow night on Miami Flows. Yeah. Take a nap now, son. Take a nap now. We don't stop. We don't
I got
stop.
a lot of shit to do at work tomorrow.
Right? I'm supposed to be off tomorrow. I still gotta go in.
I'm not gonna put you out there, Joe, but you don't even go to the office. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit in the crib.
Tomorrow's gonna be fire though. Tomorrow gonna be crazy.
Okay, all right.
Got training.
How y'all doing?
You know.
You got things coming in. All right. We'll talk business on the other side.
Joe gotta actually clock in tomorrow. He's upset.
He's not happy about it. So.
Joe got to put on dress pants tomorrow and go into
a work from home dude will always tell you how dope it is until that day when he got to take his ass in.
Oh, I ain't got to go in. I ain't got to go in tomorrow. Nah.
You got to look presentable. Nope. You just got to look presentable.
Yes.
You doing training from the crib? Why you gonna have to wait to poo?
Shorts and a button up. Shorts and a button up.
Yeah, from the waist up, professional as shit right there. Just professional up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up. That's the way to do it, man. I did all my interviews for my job. I had basketball shorts on and a button up with a tie. Slides on with something.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? I always dress up because I feel like somebody's gonna be like, let me see your whole outfit. Just to make sure that you don't have on some bullshit. I feel like somebody gonna do that one day.
Have they done it yet?
Somebody asked
That
Tell
takes
them
us
that's
one time.
appropriate, and you need to go through the sexual harassment course one more time.
Nah.
Yeah.
Why do you
have any
make
idea how
waste
inappropriate
out?
that would be if it was a female on the other end and you said, "Let me see the whole outfit."
Hey, go ahead and stand up. Let me
Nah,
see
but
what
just
you
to make sure that you don't have on some bullshit. Just to make sure you don't have on some bullshit. Just to
You
make
can't
sure
do
you're
that.
fully dressed. Why?
You can't.
Why
But
would
you
you
can't
just
ask.
have
But
can't ask. No.
if you ask the female, that'd be wrong.
Sure.
Like if we
You
keep it in
can't
a buck,
ask that.
that's sexual harassment like a mug. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
HR
you can't
immediately.
What's
We're
Per
not
my-
females. We're not females.
No, but I'm saying if we
We're
said
not
that
females at all.
per my last
let me see
email,
what you're
real
working
quick.
with. Let me
That's
see what
not
you're working with.
Go ahead,
we're
walk
not.
back-
So get
go
your
ahead,
ass
walk
up and
back
show
and
them them pants because
Well,
they don't care about your feelings.
What kind of shoes are those? You can't do any of that. You can't do any of that. All right, fellas. Big week this week. I'm saying the graphics dropped.
Okay.
CB got his shoes. I'm saying shout out to that. You was waiting on those.
I didn't get to go to Gainesville, so I brought some Gainesville to me.
Bro,
Canes
how
were with-
comfortable are those shoes?
They're hella comfortable. I'm actually
Right.
about to buy the ones from 2021 that came out. I
The
found them
all
on
orange
Go.
ones?
Nah, they're green and orange.
Those all orange ones were dope too.
There was all orange ones?
Hello.
Mhm.
But we're gonna do it anyway. Hold on.
There's
I think
supposed
they're
to be three-
2021.
Joe,
A
don't
little-
start
little
that.
bit-
Don't start that, man. You gonna get me
All
going.
orange was 2020-ish around that
Was
time.
it? Okay.
Because my son got his girlfriend a pair and didn't give me a pair.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
that's
the
disrespectful.
2021 Ultra
Yeah.
4D.
That's
Those are the ones
disrespectful.
getting next.
Yeah.
That's mad
The
disrespectful.
2021.
Get me dirty.
Yeah, that's not
They
cool.
clean, too.
What there's supposed to be 3 more shoes dropping for the beginning of the season.
Man,
from,
every shoe they dropping lately is booty, which is why I'm going in reverse. I'm going to get the old
And
one.
that's why the Adidas shit, they so trash. They drop
I'm just-
trash shit.
Adidas.
I don't
Just
know.
waiting for them Ultra Boosts to drop. That's all.
They're comfortable,
The-
but they're trash.
The old ones be fire. Like these 2021s are fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost bought the Hirachis because the Hirachis are kind of dope too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Miami Hirachis are pretty dope, and they're cheap on
I immediately get sprained ankles when I see Hirachis. Like for some reason, my ankle just twists when I look at them. I don't know.
I got a pair of them. They're only $65.
Wear the Miami Hurricanes Zumba pants down low, just in case.
That's right. Absolutely.
Shout out to 904. Yeah, Zumba pants. Yeah, they did have. Shout out to
I know those were created by one of the Road Warriors from back in the day. Road Warrior Animal and Road Warrior Hawk
Yep.
are the ones who created those.
the
They're both
Zumbas, right?
if anyone was wondering, but
That's crazy. They
Yeah.
did come up with them shits. The
Yeah.
stripe look. Yeah, man. All right. College football. Let's start it. You know what I'm saying on a positive. College football 25.
Oh, yeah, this is the actual podcast.
Yeah. Nah, eventually at some point. We don't it doesn't, it's not gonna be like that. All 4 of us, there's no way this doesn't get derailed with like one sentence. College football 25 comes out July 19th. You know what I'm saying? We are all I think all of us got the pre-order, right? I got the pre-order. Joe, you got your pre-order. You did the deluxe for Madden too. So you did the
I
Bucks.
got Madden too. Madden
You
is
can have
shit.
Madden.
I got it too.
You can have Madden.
Yeah.
I got it too. I got it.
I didn't pre-order it because I don't even have I don't have a system.
Oh, you got it. Are you
Hey,
gonna
that-
I'm late to everything. I'll have it like
Let's
2
send
months
CB
after
a
it comes out.
PS5.
You got to get one
Yeah.
because it ain't coming out on PC. So
They no PC for this one. Yeah.
I'm always that dude. I'm that dude that gets the game like a month after everyone has it.
I'm
I'm
usually
not
that
playing
guy,
online
too.
with people anyway. I don't need the
Nah.
community.
I'm
I'm gonna
usually
be
that guy
tucked
too.
at dark in a corner on year 30 of my
Facts.
dynasty with
Yeah.
South Dakota Tech State University. I don't need y'all. I won't be online. There's no friend request happening over here. I'm building my solo dynasty to fuel my ego. That's it.
that's the only reason I play it. I don't do the online stuff, man. I never have.
Yeah, people
You
were like,
only-
give me your
you only-
PSN. I was like, for what? So I can leave you on red?
Right. The only thing I ever played online was Call of Duty back in the day.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Because I worked night shift, so certain nights I had to stay
Mm.
up all freaking night just so I can go in the next day. So a bunch of the dudes I work with, we all, had our own little team, so we would play Call of Duty all night because we all worked the
And
same
then-
shift. So
When you get digital versions of the game, even when they say like, "Oh, pre-order the deluxe," there will only be so many. The deluxe digital version will be available on PSN. Trust me.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah,
Because racing games do it. Racing games be like, but you got to get this one because then the digital version will be there. 100%.
Yeah, digital version. I'm all digital anyway with my PS5. Yeah, I don't play. I never played online because my internet was always so bad. I would get mad. Like the lag would be crazy. So
it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. It hasn't changed that much.
Ben's internet hasn't changed. I don't think.
Yeah,
no.
It has. It's gotten better, but
it went from dial-up to Wi-Fi, but the speed hasn't.
The speed is trash. Yeah, the speed is. The speed is
somebody. I wish I knew who said this, but shout out to somebody on Twitter that said you should have an age verification because if you younger than like 27. No names for you. You got to input all them names manually.
Yes.
Like we used
I saw that one.
Like if you're not 27, 28,
yeah, facts.
Nah, bro, that's QB number 4. You got to go through it, bro.
You have no idea.
You know what me and my brother used to do? We used to buy USBs off eBay where people would make the rosters. Anybody else out there remember that when they would sell the USBs on eBay? Yeah. So because some poor individual went through and put all the names. I wasn't doing that shit.
There's plenty of people who do that. There's plenty of people who do
that. You could literally just buy the USB and then
now there was for the last one, 2014, because I got it a couple years ago on the PS3, and there's like this whole dedicated team and website and everything. All they do is make those updates. I'm sure y'all have seen it. And there was so much stuff you had to do to your PS3 just to get it ready to download. Then you had to go on their website, put the thumb drive in, download all the info, put it on your PS3. You had to change all these settings. There was so much back channeling stuff you had to do just to get the updated stuff. They had the rosters for every team built and everything on there. So
kids nowadays.
So if you couldn't play with Miami, who are you playing with?
I'd probably play with Michigan.
Yeah. Who are you playing with?
Michigan.
CB, if you couldn't play with Miami.
Akron Zips.
I have built like several dynasties over the years, so I'm just thinking in my head, like, which one of these schools I'm going back to?
UCF Knights.
No, I'm a tradition guy. So especially when you start playing the dynasty for long enough, the jerseys don't matter because you play so many games that the jerseys don't matter. I usually go like USC.
USC.
Yeah, I like the gray face mask with the visor. It's a dope contrast, and then the all white.
Who you playing with?
I used to always play with USF a lot.
Okay,
stay local.
USF,
like the local team.
Well,
or Hawaii
uniforms will change that
or
too.
Hawaii.
Because back in the day, a lot of people didn't have.
Yeah,
but they never updated Hawaii's uniforms. We never got the updated Hawaii uniforms. So I never played with Hawaii. So it'll change because a lot of those teams had better uniforms, like Baylor. They never really updated the Baylor uniforms. Only on, I think, 14 is when they finally I used to they weren't in 14. I think they were only up until like 10 or 12 when they had Division II schools. I would play as FAMU. I would bring FAMU in because I like the colors.
Yeah, that's facts.
That you Polk right there?
With the I already know. Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. So that's all.
Yo, listen. I want to address something. I'm tired. Hold on. Let me address something. Okay. Ben with the good hair, son. You are not 37 years old, son. You are 40. Yeah. It's not that much of a yo. Be acting like we are 37 years older than this man, son. You are
my elders. I'm a man that respects my elders. That's all it is. I want to make sure y'all get y'all flowers. You know what I'm saying? Early. I want to make
it's only about 6-year difference.
Yeah, but like, at any point it's like natural causes. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure y'all good.
Not at all.
Nah, son. Nah.
You're in the wild. Like you're actually in the jungle. You can get bit by
at any moment,
like a bee that's just, you know what I mean? That's special to your side of town.
Some cross-pollinated goddamn dragonfly. It merged with a bee.
Yeah.
Some chupacabra that should be out here, yo. Like it is.
I tell you what.
When the lights
who
go
live
off,
where Ben lived
the
die
lights,
about weird things. It'd be like a mongoose got his ass.
Yeah.
Like a venomous mongoose.
And never be heard from again. Be like, I'm just a missing picture at fucking Walmart. It's a wrap.
Because they'll drag you in the woods. And
exactly.
That chupacabra, man.
It's not a game out here, bro.
No.
If y'all ever come out here, be like, yo, I'm not staying out there when the sun goes down.
I told you I'm not coming out there at nighttime. I'll be out there at about 8 in the morning. And then I'm staying until about 1, and then I'm out.
And I'm out.
I got friends that got land all up and through Texas. I don't go to none of it. You understand?
Oh no,
I was born in Jamaica Hospital in Queens, and the most city place you could ever be born. I am a city person.
We got them extinct blue bees. It's not a game out here.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's not a game out here. You know what? I don't hold it against none of y'all. You're right. I'm not that much younger. But I am younger, so I just want to make sure it gets noted.
You acting like, hey, I never heard of that. You was about 2 years. You heard about the You heard that shit.
I'm with you on Atari. I don't know what Calico is. I'm with you on Atari.
No, he's not talking about Coleco, is he? He's not talking about Coleco vision.
No. He's talking about that. He's little
talking about the handheld joint.
It had the red dots on it. It looked like it's a black football. It had the lines. There's a black screen.
It was terrible. Yes.
Oh, horrible. Absolutely horrible.
What years we talking about? Because remember, I didn't grow up in this country. I came in like 89. I went to like Atari and Game Boy.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the others, I came here in 89, so I can't keeping it a buck with that. But now,
I mean, probably the first dope real football game was what, Tecmo Bowl or
Super Tecmo Bowl or
Super
Nintendo.
Tecmo.
Yeah,
with Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen on the record.
We're using the word dope very loosely here in this conversation.
That shit was crazy. Stop playing.
You could take the 49ers with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, drop him all the way back to the opposite end zone, and just throw the ball the length of the field. Jerry Rice would catch it every time. Touchdown.
Everybody
remember the Brett Favre game? The Brett Favre QB?
Yes.
Those games
it was like a 1 year game.
Yeah.
No.
Those games were fire.
You know what I would like?
I would like off the corner and get a sack every time in Super Bowl.
I like was it NFL Blitz? I like NFL Blitz.
I like NFL Blitz. Listen, you can hit my receiver while the ball in the air. It's pass interference, man.
Pass interference. I hate unrealistic
video games.
I can't stand stuff like that, bro.
Give me college football Blitz right now.
Blitz was huge when I was in college. We would have literally knockdown, drag out fights over this game between the whole baseball team. We've had tournaments. Dude, we had controllers end up lodged in dorm doors because dudes would get so irate over this game. Bro.
I preferred Street versus
it was nuts.
Street was pretty dope.
NFL Street,
NFL Street was dope.
Street was a lot of fun.
We was doing some of the most goofy, like we would bet scholarship checks on fucking video games. It was ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. You can't imagine the fights and shit.
We'd have Mario Kart tournaments.
I was only given a partial. I would have lost my whole. I didn't have a full ride, bro. I had a partial. I'd have lost it all. Trying to go for it on.
I bet my full to your half, son. I bet my full to your half.
So
we'd bring consoles on road trips, and we'd be betting with our allowance for our food money, man.
That's everything crazy.
Hey man, let me get $1 so I can get a cheeseburger. Because homeboy bet all his food money for the week one night.
Hell no. Yeah, I never got into
that. Man, you get Clubhouse.
NFL 2K was dope. You know, it was a really good game, bro. That's underrated, and it still plays good till this day. If you could find an Xbox to boot it up, NFL Fever 2002. I think it's the first NFL Fever they came out with on their original Xbox. Graphics surprisingly still hold up, and it if you could find an Xbox to boot up the original NFL Fever, it's still a good game.
Yeah, I feel like 2K needs to make football games because their basketball games, they took over the basketball world.
But they can't anymore.
They
can't anymore. No, nobody can. Only EA can. Which is weird because the way the monopolization rule works, that's why you only
2K
have Madden.
has much better graphics and gameplay than EA.
Yep, 2K Sports for sure.
Y'all remember that the ESPN football game with Terrell Owens on the cover?
Yeah.
Yep.
That game.
That shit was hella
fun.
Yeah.
Dude, you could it
was 2K.
You could like trip out your crib and everything and like decorate the inside of your house and all that stuff. That junk was crazy.
What dynasties are you guys gonna build on the new college football? Because you can't start with Miami, right? If you're not starting with Miami.
Oh yeah, I'm starting with Miami.
I'm starting with Miami.
Well, I got a storyline that's been playing out
couple of them
since previous NCAA games that will just continue.
What?
Like I got a whole world that I've built. We don't got time for that.
Like Dungeons and Dragons.
It's been going. It has literally been going since like 2000 and since NCAA 07. I could tell you past quarterbacks who played where they went in the NFL, everything. It goes way back to NCAA 07. Like way back. I got like 8 sons. I'm not even joking with you. It's pretty. I have a whole world. That's what I'm saying. I will not be online because I'm just continuing the entire world I've been building since high school. Yeah, I got the same story, even the same coaches, the way they move around. I got my own world over here.
That's nice.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice as getting back to playing it, man. Because I could be able to do that again. You know what I mean? Like we lost it for 10 years.
Y'all remember that high school football show that was on MTV? It was Hoover High had a football show. You don't remember that?
Yeah. And Cali, right? It was a Cali school, right?
That's Alabama.
No, they were Alabama school.
No, it was okay. They are. I kind of remember a little bit.
It was called.
If NCAA plays like Madden,
it's called Two-A-Days.
I'm not going to be excited.
Me neither. Ross Wilson, their quarterback, was my quarterback for like 3 years. He was a freshman that came. Actually, bro, I had a transfer portal way before the transfer portal was a thing. I had early enrollees that could play early. I have a whole thing. Nice. But yeah, I agree, Joe. It needs to not play like Madden.
No. I hope they don't, man.
It needs to not.
I
hope they fix the bubble screens because the bubble screens was always a bit of an issue in NCAA.
Never fucking work.
They never work
in real life sometimes.
You know? No, never work.
I hope they fix that.
They should allow us to start as graduate assistants to position coach and progress from there. That'd be dope.
I have time for that.
This
is my program day one, and I'm tampering. Everything I promised these recruits, they're not getting. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Every quarterback in the country, $1 million NIL, you play as a freshman. That's another thing too. I'm not playing with Cam Ward and all these people. No disrespect to any of y'all. Y'all gone. Out of here. True freshman.
What you doing? What you doing?
I got my own storyline. I don't need these people. I don't even need the names. I don't need them.
You getting the names though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like 4 canes that are normally
tunnel screens. Yeah, they did work. Yep.
The jailbreak tunnel screen worked, but it worked better if you pulled your quarterback further back and let it develop closer to the middle. It didn't work off the snap like it should.
Look, Dinkle, day one starter.
I got love for you, Luke, but it's not you either. His name is Hush Musa. He's number 8. He's modeled after Lamar Jackson. This is all ready. I have all this ready.
He's already got the whole roster made.
I have a Google document. I have a Google Doc.
Man's got a whole story.
Serious. I'm dead serious. I can't. I know I joke around a lot, y'all. I'm not joking around.
No, we
y'all gonna be like, hey, we ain't CB don't be posting no more. I'm on year 7. Sometimes, so what I do too, like if I like both teams, because I'll build more than one team. I'll play as both teams. I just let the computer play the defense. I'll play both offenses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, defense isn't fun. I don't like playing defense.
Sometimes I don't even do a full dynasty mode. Like I used to create the schedule for myself because I would only use certain teams that I would mess with. So I would make the schedule myself and play my own.
My biggest thing is I always need a mobile quarterback. I can't ever have a statue. Like I always need a mobile quarterback because I like extending plays out and breaking. That's the one thing for me. I always need a mobile quarterback. If I got a guy like last year, I'd hate it. He's getting. I'm putting his ass in the transfer portal immediately.
For me, so if I had like a 12-team league, I play as all 12 teams. So I like having different. Like I like having UCLA. I'll have a statue quarterback, but I'll have a running quarterback here and then different offense. Because if not, I just get bored. So I try to do something different everywhere.
I feel you.
Well, I'm interested to see how the recruiting aspect of this one works because the old one, it was fun and all, but it's going to be interesting to see how this one sets up and then you got to deal with the transfer portal and all that stuff. It's going to be because that was my favorite part is the whole offseason part with the recruiting.
My favorite part.
You get like so many points to put towards recruits and see how many guys you could get, and
you can upgrade players, get better. You can change players' positions. I always like recruiting a bunch of athletes. That was always my thing. Is I would go after blue chippers at other positions, but other than that, give me athletes. Give me an athlete I could put at tight end. Give me an athlete at running back. I always preferred athletes.
I always like finding those diamonds in the rough, man. You hit that scouting button on them, and then bam, they pop. And you get them for
that's why I like the athlete, because you would end up recruiting him, and then depending on the position you put him at, you may have found a diamond in the rough. Like he was a 2-star athlete, but at running back, he's already a 75 as a freshman. You like, oh,
hell yeah,
he was just an athlete without a position. Like, so I can't wait. I'm telling you, I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited.
July 9th.
I got to buy
July 19th it comes out. Yeah, July 19th it comes out, but we get it if you do the early thing. We get it July 16th, right?
3 days early.
3 days early.
Yeah. Cannot wait.
Cannot wait. A couple of their bonus stuff too, don't you?
Yeah, 4,600 EA points because you build like your ultimate team, which I'm not sure how that works in college football.
I never played the ultimate team. It's too confusing to me.
Only shit I do that in is FIFA, where I do my ultimate team. That's it.
Skip. Team management rosters. Leave me alone for like 5 hours. I got work to do.
5 months.
That's why I know every fight song. I know every fight song in college football because I used to sit there and edit rosters for hours on NCAA. So I don't know whose fight song it is, but if a fight song plays, I sing it because I typically know all of them because of NCAA. They just sit there and
even with the names coming on, you're gonna still do the editing and change all their names to your story. Okay. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be some time. We'll hear from CB in
I told you.
August 31st. August 31st, we'll get our first text back.
All right, I'm ready for the game. I'm ready for the slaughter game.
I'm skipping that one. That's gonna be a slaughter. That's gonna be a
slaughterhouse. You think so? I don't think so.
Y'all be thinking I'm joking.
Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
TikToks and dances in the fourth quarter.
Why is the Florida game going to be a blowout?
Because their defense is trash. Their offense is still trying to find an identity that they don't have. They lost their best offensive player last year, their receiver.
Okay. You don't think Elijah Badger moves the needle a little bit?
Who throwing to him? They haven't figured that out.
Mertz.
Okay. He's trash. Okay, but
I wouldn't say he's trash.
Graham Mertz is trash.
He's not nice though. I may have overstepped.
Graham Mertz is trash, y'all.
He's not trash.
He's below average, right?
No.
What?
He's not above average either.
Yeah,
he's average college QB.
He's average to below average. Is he better than the Louisville quarterback from last year?
Who was that?
I don't even remember that though.
We're not gonna remember Graham in a few years either. Trash. I don't. He's trash. I think the best thing they have going for him is they're still gonna have. Yeah, he's straight trash. They're gonna have. They still got speed. Any Florida school, any SEC school is still gonna have speed on the edge and on the outside. But nah, man, I'm not worried about that team at all. At all.
He did. He had a pretty good year last year, man.
Okay.
What were his stats last year, Joey?
What was
2,900 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 3 picks. 20 and 3 is not
numbers look different than when you actually watch somebody play. He's trash. I don't think he's any good. I'm sorry.
He did well against good competition.
A little better than Plummer from Louisville last year. So he is below average. You think he's a better quarterback than Tyler Van Dyke? Who to me is an average quarterback?
I think he is.
He can be good on some days and bad on others.
They're different. So they're average. They're the same to me.
I put them on
the same category. Yeah.
Yeah, they're average. Yeah.
To me, yeah. Because Graham Mertz can move at least. He ain't gonna stand there and get his ass hit.
No, I got no love. I've been trolled by
right, so listen. Let's talk about that old school. The atmosphere. You don't think the atmosphere matters? You don't think?
No, that's why I said the two things is they're always going to have speed. No matter how young or undeveloped, they're always going to have speed. And you're at somebody else's crib. So, but we're making TikToks in the fourth quarter. Like
I'm expecting
to see they not like us in the fourth quarter. Jacoby George dancing with Cam Ward on the sideline, making a TikTok and eating chicken wings. Like I'm confused as to what we're so worried about when it comes to this team.
I'm not worried about it at all.
Canes by 20. I think it has to be that. I don't think you can start this season off by having a tight game against Florida. I think it needs to be 14, 20 points. You need to wipe Florida out. This is not a season where we're hoping we win 7 games and have a solid year. You need to stomp that team and keep it moving. If we win that game by a field goal or by 6, come on, y'all. That's not going to be a polite podcast right after that. To start this thing off with all the investment we made, with the money that's in this team, with what they're trying to accomplish this year, that needs to be a decisive victory to start the year off. Period.
Yeah.
Or do y'all not think so? We win 27-14, and you're going to be happy about that?
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
27 for like it, I'll tell you like this, keeping it.
I'm sorry, 27-24, not 27-14. 27-14 is a nice size win. 27, we win by 3. You happy with that?
I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'll take a W on the. I'll take a W on the road.
I'll take a dub on the road in the swamp. I'm gonna take it.
That's not 10-win mindset for me.
Nah,
if we all in,
there's a lot of things you have to look at with that though, man. There's a lot. It ain't just, you know what I mean,
struggling program, struggling coaching staff.
What do you think Miami is?
Yeah.
Miami's struggling too.
I'm pretty sure they'd be really happy to have the roster we got right now. With
the roster, yes. The roster, yeah. But we've had a roster.
In shambles.
We've had a roster. It don't matter. The roster
is in shambles. Their coaching seat is as hot as it gets without burning a hole in his ass. Yeah, to me, I look.
I agree. I agree with the.
This needs to be a win, like a solid, a real, not a 3-point. We don't need to survive Florida. We need to beat Florida, and if we don't, I'm concerned. I'm sorry, but I am.
Not concerned.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm not concerned with like a 10 point.
I feel the same way like going into A&M last year. That game needs to set the tone for the rest of the year.
Well, I said that was going to be a beating.
Yeah, we called that one. Yeah,
we thought that was going to set the tone, but then look what happened.
Yeah,
well, it did set the tone early. It did. Tone shifted. Tone goddamn shifted on us.
Yeah,
the very next game.
The very next game. Yeah, that shit ain't matter.
After a bye week.
That man thigh got blown off the bone. We ain't know it. We ain't know it.
We had ligaments. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
Somehow it's totally we're not doing that. But somehow it's totally fine in Wisconsin.
That man thigh was gone.
He had no thigh.
Yeah, we were talking about his finger. His thigh was gone.
He had no thigh muscle. The thigh muscle was gone. I don't know yet how I feel. Like I don't know if the Elijah Badger really makes that big of a difference.
I think it does for them.
Elijah Badger, it does for Wisconsin Badgers. Canes by 20.
Honestly, can we say the same thing about Sam Brown though and Elijah Badger?
Yeah, but we got other guys though.
But the thing is, I didn't think we needed another receiver. I was so confused about that. I didn't think
that's why Badger's a big deal for them.
Yeah,
because of the desperation.
They lost their number. Yeah. They lost their top target.
Purcell,
right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I don't.
I mean, I don't want to give them. Go ahead.
I don't want to give them any credit. So I kind of want to go with CB because I hate them, and that's why I refuse to step foot in their stadium. Yeah, the desperation of what that coaching staff is and what they've done in the portal, it can be like, you know what I mean? I can go one way or another. They could come out real desperate, real crazy, but you know what I'm saying, they could run out of gas because they're not a deep team. They're not a deep squad. You know what I mean? Like everybody's like, oh, they've done something. They what their best moves were Elijah Badger and a PWO that had to have a rehab year from Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's like, oh, they're doing work and like, did I miss something?
We bag on them, and we rightfully so, because in recruiting especially, they like to load their class early and lose all of it by the time it's all said and done. So they deserve those jokes, just like we deserve all the jokes that the
knee and all that shit. Yeah.
This was smart. I'm sorry, but this was smart. You got a 5-star talent who is you got no ties to him, no scholarship. You're making it work with NIL, but if it works, you're a genius. If it doesn't work, you tried something.
Exactly.
Honestly, that was a really smart move by Florida. Yep. Like, look, we didn't get a 5-star corner, so let's see if we can maybe get a 5-star corner
and hope he grows up. You know what I mean?
And if it don't work, look, we gave the kid a shot. Conscience is clear at the end of the day, and we don't have much in it.
Yeah, I said that he needed to have a rehab year, and this is it. Like he needed to have. I mean, like
I like how they did that. However,
I didn't. Yeah, it's over. It's not. I don't think it's in the factor. Yeah. What about the defensive side? I haven't looked at it. I hate watching any other team's tape. Is their defense going to be anything of note? Like Mertz might be solid.
They're always going to have speed.
It's the first game, man. That's the reason it can't be. They're gonna have some shit we ain't never seen. We're gonna have some shit they never seen. All the players that were injured last year are not injured anymore. You go into the season, everybody's fresh. You know what I mean? First game jitters on both sides. So it's kind of that's hard to call, man, especially when you going into that, into Gainesville. Yeah. And then what are you gonna eat? Like, what's the pregame meal? Do you eat something from Gainesville? And then you get sick, you know what I mean? And
I'm not feeding them. I'm not feeding anybody that wear orange and green for 3 days.
That's what I'm saying.
They're eating.
You got to bring your own food
and then I feed you. That's it. I'm not feeding you until
you bring your
so
own.
If you lose to Florida, niggas ain't eating.
You got to bring your own food.
Bring your own nutritionists. Bring your own dietitians. Yeah, you don't eat up there. Yeah, don't trust anything up there because they will try to do some shit. It's because it is that kind of small town thing.
It's that type of desperation, son.
No.
Jokes aside, is there anything fun to do in Gainesville?
No.
Like if you were,
they got a Dave and Buster's, don't they?
Nigga.
No, that's more towards like Ocala. Like if we keep it, that's not even in the. I don't. That's all they got. They ain't got shit in Gainesville. Yeah. They don't have shit in Gainesville.
They got a Dave and Buster's.
They got
a long-term callback joke. That is fantastic.
They got a whole bunch of La Quinta hotels, and that's about it. La Quinta Inns, bro. That's ain't nothing over there.
Polk, they got a couple stab and grabs too.
Well,
that's hilarious.
Stab and grab.
A stab and grab. You know what a stab and grab is?
What is that, folks? Break that down.
Sexual. It sounds sexual.
Break that down. Oh,
it's that little offbeat convenience store that you can just go in and usually end up getting stabbed when you go in there, but you still grab something to go.
Yeah, that's true. Like I'm bleeding, but I still got this Frosty.
I still got my Takis though. But
I was curious for people that are going to the game that may never been to Gainesville. You know what I mean? That because every year you're gonna get my first game, and it may be your first game on the road. Like if you are going to, have any of y'all ever been to a game up there or down there? How does that? It's
I haven't been. Right? I haven't been actually in the stadium, but I went to a Florida State game back in college. But we stayed outside at the tailgate the entire time, which was a lot more fun than going into the game.
How far is Gainesville? I know I'm asking a bunch of non-Miami living in ass questions right now, but how far is Gainesville from
me? It's an hour.
What about from Coral Gables?
It's
about
at the top of the state, and Coral Gables is down at the bottom of the state.
So about 6 hours.
Is Gainesville like Panhandle up there?
No.
No,
not quite.
Middle of the state. It's the middle of the state. Okay. Yeah. Like you drive through Gainesville if you're going right into Georgia. Like you pass Gainesville, like Panhandle, you would have to make like a crazy left heading towards like Alabama. But yeah.
So you got like Gainesville here, then you got Tallahassee in the Panhandle, and then you got Jacksonville over in this corner. So it's kind of like in between those two.
Are they the highest D1 in Florida? Like as far as location goes?
No, Tallahassee's a little further north.
Tallahassee's higher. Yeah. Roland, you're right. What you're saying, a W's a W, but this is the disrespectful version of the show. We're not.
I'm being completely honest.
The analysis.
I really feel like that's the mindset. that needs to happen week 1.
That has to be the mindset.
I'm sorry. Cam Ward, Damian Martin, all this shit ain't to eke out a win. Swamp my ass. They need to show up prepared.
That's what it'll be if you go and watch a game at 3:30.
They need to show up prepared. 100%. Like I want to start out hot, strong this year. I want a decisive win against a in-state rival. What ingredient do we not have? The defense is there. Yeah, we may not be as solid at DB as we want, but the defensive line should help make up for that. It should. A good pass rush can always help a secondary, and nobody can argue that we got a good pass rush. None. We've got a great linebacking core. We don't have the depth at corner yet, but guys like Bain and Austin up front should help with that. On offense, I don't want to hear no excuses. We got the running back, we got the receivers, we got the goddamn tight ends. We got a tight end for every situation you want. If you want a blocking tight end, we got that. We got an H-back. We got a split-out guy. We got everything you need to cook on offense. What does Dawson need that he doesn't have to be successful?
Nothing. Joe fell asleep. What happened there, Joe?
A bookend tackle on the other side, maybe. But what does this roster have that would lead you to believe that they should not dog walk Florida?
What does the roster have to do with the coaching? You got to coach it. You got to coach it up, son. You got to coach it. That's all. That's my only question. That's my only concern, CB.
That's been the question mark.
My only concern, CB.
It's not.
But that's why I prefaced that by saying, what does Dawson have that he don't need?
That's it. He got everything, so
he got everything he needs.
I gotta see it.
I have questions at the.
I'm scared.
Still questions at the nickel.
I'm scared.
Still questions at the nickel on defense though. Nickels and safety, at the nickel and safety still causes me for concern because that's where
I think they're gonna figure it out. I think they're gonna. They have to figure it out, right? But
I have less questions than doubt. Like I just want to know who the players are. But as far as like coaching it up on that side of the ball, I don't have the questions that I have on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like on the defense, it's more like who are they going to play where. The coaching I don't question. On the offensive side of the ball is like you have everything, right? Like everything. You got the quarterback. You got CB ran through it, right? Now it comes down to the coaching. Is there going to be interference from that side? On that side of the ball, is Dawson going to be allowed to cook the way he wants to cook? Is Dawson the guy that can handle having these many pieces? They brought in multiple guys that know his offense, right? And Cam Ward and Sam Brown that played his offense. So they've done things to cater to him, just like they did on the defensive side of the ball. But the questions still lie there. We're like, is he a lot like with all the rest? With
how
all
much
the
rope is he given?
Not just that, but like you have all the condiments for your recipe. That is the question.
Is that the biggest? Like how shows always do the biggest question from Michigan. Is that our biggest question this year?
This nigga's voice is so stupid.
Do it one more time. Fucking 1990s.
What is the biggest question for the Miami Hurricanes heading into 2024?
You got to bring back that like 1920s.
What is the Miami Hurricanes' biggest question coming into 2024? Shannon Dawson looks to rally the offense, and we got a couple of quarterbacks in. One that runs, and he's a black. They were like black. He got to be surprised. In the 50s, a black quarterback, he'd have been surprised. He'd have been like, by golly gee, they let him run. Like, they wouldn't have known that.
Did you say and he's a black?
Yeah, he would have been surprised.
My golly gee.
If there is a big question, like the one, I ain't been here a while, man.
That's true.
If there is one big question, that if I told you there's one thing that's going to stop us from being a 10-win team, what would be that one question?
Yeah, that's what we've been at. That's it. For me, that's it. For me, yeah.
Dawson question mark. It's not even a full sentence. It's just Dawson.
It's not even. I don't think it's Dawson. I think it's a lot of chiefs over there. You know what I mean? You got the head chief, and then you got his man who's the second chief on that field. Let's not get it twisted. Coach Mirabal is second in charge, second in command, and then you got Dawson. So, I don't know.
It's more like Dawson ... You know what I'm saying? It's questions, man. That's the offensive side of the ball is what gives me pause for to be too hyped. Let's see let's get some.
But then I got then I'm kind of all right because the running game should be true. Like you should be able to. You remember Clemson in the third quarter? You should be able to run the ball when you want. 8 in the box, 12 in the box. And
doesn't matter.
If they put 8, 9, 10 in the box, you can actually hurt them this year. You can actually hurt them.
Be able to torch them.
Utilize the tight end.
Yeah.
Middle of the field. The middle, just use the middle of the field with somebody. God damn it. Preferably a tight end, but somebody.
Yeah. 100%.
God damn, we ain't throw the ball to the middle of the field at all last year.
Honestly, I think we get a
problem off in the comments. We want to hear y'all too. What's your
the portal still? Coach Cristobal was like, "Yo, we still working in the portal. The portal ain't."
Yeah, it's not over. Yeah, the portal's still going.
I don't agree with moving DP2 into the slot though.
I don't think Portal moves the slot at all. He's too good on the outside. You also slot corner ain't for everybody.
I wouldn't mind Damari in the slot. I said
it's a bit of a different skill set. Yeah, I like Damari in the slot.
I like Damari in there, man. I like Damari. I've been saying that for a minute.
Mish down there. I like Mish in that either slot or that safety. Or that.
I want
star.
Experience safety. I can't have both of my safeties.
He don't strike me as a cover 2 as a ball. He strikes me more like he needs to be around the line of scrimmage a little bit more.
I do not want to see Mish trying to cover KC Concepcion. I do not want to see him trying to cover anybody in that slot.
We don't play North Carolina State, but nobody.
I know, but somebody like that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Are you worried about
great job with Exalt?
Mario's getting micromanaged this game and not allow coach? I just think there's a lot of personalities and opinions on that side of me. Like with anything, right? Like if you have conversations, like look at us in this conversation alone. We're just 4 guys talking shit. There's nothing. We don't have any decisions to make. But if you saw us talking about if you saw our group text about like debating what graphics to go with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and imagine that in 20 seconds or less. There's 87,000 pages that we sent. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think either one of us would have handed the ball to Chaney though. I feel pretty safe in saying none of us would have done that. I don't think so. I don't think. Well, then again, wasn't that the whole trying to get him 100 thing? I may be the one that said, "Man, let's try to get him."
That was the rumor.
Yeah, but see, Joe or somebody would have been like, "Man, don't nobody care about that. Take a knee.
Yeah, take the get this guy out of here. Go home,
plenty
man.
Of times to get 100.
Cameron will not come here to hand the ball off. Mario will have to let Dawson cook.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Forever.
Yeah.
I hope
but Damian didn't come here to pass block.
No.
Yeah, that's the other side of that.
Damian Cam is the most important piece in that room, though. I think Cam.
Cam.
You know what? Here's what I do hope. I do hope he has the freedom to make his own checks.
Yes,
at the line.
Yes.
I do hope that. If that's the case, then I feel much better. You know what I mean?
How quickly would you be able to feel that? Like just straight off from the first game?
Yeah, right, you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. It's really as simple as changing the play from this side to that side, or if you see an extra man in the box, we going with a pass play, or
I want to see from a lot less of the whole pre-snap, clap, and then turn to the sideline.
Yeah,
I don't want to see a lot of that.
I'm over that. I never want to see that again.
I want to see that.
He should be able to make his own checks. Man. The good quarterbacks, the good systems, they make their own checks. And
first of all, I hate that system because it kills like 10 seconds on the play clock to begin with. I hate
it. And it kills momentum so fast.
You lose momentum.
You kill pace, you kill rhythm. I hate that shit. I hate it. I hate that.
Yes. Especially
it also kills your snap count too. It kills your ability to change your cadence.
Maybe jumping on that snap count.
To try to get people to jump because you do that enough, they're never jumping on that first clap.
Never. They've never jumped on that first one. So
and then you train your offensive linemen, you train everybody that we always go on to because the first clap is check with me. Then when you try to go fast, people don't fire off the ball because they're so used to staying in because offensive linemen are stay in your stance if we go on two. So then you try to go fast and they don't fire off the same way because they're used to being told, like, I got to stay. I hate that check with me shit. I hate
that shit.
It works in high school. Anywhere else, I hate it. Might as well send a play in with the receiver old school if you're going to do that.
So can't forever ask. So
no, he yelling it. He ain't asking. He yelling it.
He yelling that shit. I think his caps is locked in. Yo, take the
when
caps
they put
off.
Trey Wilson in the slot.
We can
Who
see
are we putting on him? Gidry cannot rock and roll with his safeties against him. Yeah, hopefully. No disrespect to our wonderful safeties who just went to the league, but hopefully we can play zone and our safeties will actually stay in their zone.
And
not
crash down. Yeah.
Do other stuff. You know what I mean? So we can actually, we can.
I love him to death, but he used to like to overcompensate for other people out of place, and it drove me crazy. That's not a good enough excuse to be out of place, dog. Now we got two people out of place, fam.
There was a whole lot of this. There was a whole lot of. I think I got it. No, you don't. I don't care if you're 6'5".
The competitor in him, I always understood. Like I understood from being like, man, he just trying to plug a hole. But yeah, like run the defense.
Sometimes it goes just as easy. Like do your job.
Yeah.
Do what was asked of you, and that's it.
You know
what
I'm
saying? Stay home with it. You gotta stay home with it. You know what I mean? Don't try to do too much.
The old Chaminade corner that followed his coach from JMU. I wanted him.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the
one.
A
little bit. I like his size.
Pons,
I like his size. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Okay, so on T West says so on the offensive side, I think we're like 55-45 run the pass ratio.
I'd flip that.
I flip that. I'd probably 50. Yeah. I flip that 55.
I even say 60-40 pass run.
Yeah, I was going to say 60-40.
Being honest.
I wouldn't get that crazy. I'd say 55.
Cameron
I would not.
Is coming here to have tape for the NFL.
Yeah, but 55-45. I'm saying 55-45. I'm saying for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be opponent because you still don't have depth in the backfield.
The opponent reliant, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be whoever we're playing. I think it'll be whoever we're playing. I think it'll.
We still don't have the backfield depth yet, so I think it'll still be.
It'll be running crazy. Yeah, I don't think.
We have it's got to be 60-40. One of these dudes tweak something, and we're
that's facts. Yeah, that's true.
We don't know in the backfield. We don't know how Fletch is. We don't know.
Yeah, luckily for that, he gets the extra month now. He doesn't have to rush back and comes healthy for ACC play, which is what I'm hoping with Fletch. Also, in the defensive backfield, how do you see the 5 players there? I mean, the 2 safeties, depends on how you look at it. Markeith Williams could be back there. Jaden Harris, Mish Powell that's the battle for those 3 there. Nickel's a question. DP2 and Jadaeus Richard kind of have the boundary corners kind of locked up. Y'all feel y'all good with that?
Let's give out 5. Who's your 5? Who's your 5? Who's your 5, Polk?
Porter, Brown.
On the outsides.
Jadaeus.
And
then I got Mish, Powell, and Jaden Harris.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Jaden and I don't have someone I like for our star slot right now. I just don't in that room. I think the best skill set to do it is probably Mish because he's probably the best that can help at the line of scrimmage. Whereas I do think Markeith could do it. I don't think he gives you the line of scrimmage help you need at star.
So you put him at safety?
So
I'd love. As of right now,
issue is
I would love.
I'd force the kid out there. I'm gonna be honest. At star, I'd force the kid. I'd force Zaquan out there because I don't think we have a legit. Corey Couch was a star. I don't think we have a legit star in this defense right now. I think we're gonna have to round peg square hole it depending on the situation. Where Markeith probably plays it here, and then when we use this personnel, this person comes down. But I don't think we have a true. You can leave him in there, know that he gives you the run support. Remember that position's got to cover tight ends, those KC Concepcion type guys out the backfield, the running backs out the backfield. You got to be very versatile at that star position. I just don't. I think to me, Mish probably has the best on paper to do it, also because of for how much football he's seen. But yeah, I'd force the kid out. I'd put Mish and Jaden Harris at safety. Give me Damari and Porter on the outside, and I'd force Zaquan to grow up early.
So Jadaeus on the bench.
Okay. The same thing we did with Kenny Phillips. Sink or swim, baby.
Nah, Joe, what about you?
Yeah, I think the same thing. I don't feel comfortable with anybody in the slot right now, but to me, I would move. I would probably have DB inside, and Jadaeus and Darryl Porter outside, and then Mish and Jaden Harris at safeties.
Yeah, that's the five I got too. I've been saying DB at since he knocked off the Rutgers running back off that tackle. Like I just been saying, I like his physicality in there. That's just my guy. Yeah. I got Muhammad Hussein, man. Shout out to him, man. We're definitely gonna run into him at a couple games this year, man. Always shouts out and always in the comments. I can't wait with the $4.99 dono. Appreciate you, my brother. I can't wait to see this defense fly around, play like man. They're definitely gonna do that. And pray for him.
Facts.
The linebacking core, man.
Oh, man, you know. All right, look. We're getting ready to get up out of here in a little bit. Probably, you know what I'm saying, in a little bit here. Who's the one guy that you're on the defensive side of the ball that you're most excited to see? The one guy. Polk, you went first, last one. CB will go with you. One, CB, and just one, and then we go to the next because you know what I'm saying? We don't have 37 minutes for you to explain why it's not this guy, why it's not that guy, and why it's you know what I'm saying. And it can't be.
I already had two. So I'll back off the second one.
You had your own show already.
Polk has a question.
No, I was saying you get one, not two. You get one.
The mustache got
on defense. Malik Bryant.
Like it.
I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
He gonna get busy. I have a feeling
he's very intrigued. He looked
what up,
off
baby?
The edge.
What up, Flo?
I saw him standing up some of our offensive tackles. I saw him controlling a lot of them in the run game. He looked like and his motor in the spring game. Nobody told him that was a scrimmage. No one said, Malik, we're not trying to hurt him.
Him on the other side of Ruben Bain looks terrifying.
Yeah.
It legit looks
I was
going to
say Bobby Pruitt, but I don't know how much the kid will play. So
he better play a lot.
I think so. To me, Bobby Pruitt would be my answer. Yeah, I think it's Bobby for me.
To me, sorry. I'm gonna jump the shot, motherfucker. That was gonna be my guy. But I think Bobby Pruitt plays like linebacker and safety. Like they just put him all over the field because I think he's Elijah Lofton on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Let's see here. Hold on. Anthony was
on him too.
We got to finish answering the question, man, before we get somebody else. All right.
They put 20 pounds on him.
Joey, who's your number one on defense that you're most excited to see?
I really want to say the edge rushers, just the edge rushers, the back room, the whole fucking room. Like, fuck, Lightfoot, fucking Pickett,
McConaughey,
fucking
McConaughey,
all the Elijah Alston, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just want to see them guys get after the quarterback, man. I think it's gonna be
helps our secondary so much.
I've been saying it, man. Third and long is gonna be hell. Third and long
is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. Polk, what about you, brother?
Kiko.
Yeah.
Love that dude, man.
Yeah. I
Love
hope he gets
play.
I hope he gets better at some things.
Coverage. Yeah, coverage. Yeah.
He got exposed a lot.
Yeah, out the backfield, he got cooked. Yes, he did.
Or it gets or Coach Gidry does something different with that.
Yeah.
Another year, you have a little bit more depth. You're able to play him. I mean, that fall camp is going to be important. Him missing spring, I wasn't a fan of. He could have got that shoulder cleaned up earlier. Do you guys think we might be able to see more double slot receiver sets this season with George and X in the slot?
Not that combination. I don't think, because you're not going to move. I think as far as staying outside, it's going to be George and Horton. If we do double slot, it's going to be X and Ray. And I think JoJo.
I was about to say you see X Ray, X Robbie, situation like that.
George,
I wouldn't see.
George can do some slot though.
Yes, so can JoJo.
Yeah. I think JoJo could do some slot too.
Yeah.
But
They had him in the slot quite a bit in the spring.
We have this is why Dawson is so crucial this season, man. It's not that we're not
needs to rotate.
There's so many guys and so many packages, and y'all go back to all our groups, the personnel groups could be bananas. Like the things you could throw out there, you could literally switch every game and have something totally different and fuck the defenses up. Like there's nothing you can't do. It's why it's so frustrating.
Right,
we forgot about Brown. We forgot about Sam Brown. Brown. That's right.
As a receiver, I'm sure you can attest to this. I used to hate when people would say, like, "Are you an X or are you a Z?" Like, bro, I'm
a receiver, my
man. I'm in the slot. I'm on the outside. I used to hate that when I was in camp. They'd be like, "Since you're 5'9", you must be a slot guy." I'm like, bro, I play receiver.
Yep. In college, everybody played everywhere, son. I was in the slot. Outside, man. Yes, man.
With the Mike All-Star pads.
You're a receiver. Hell yeah. Big ass pads.
Big ass pads.
Taking handoffs. Taking end around
your ears. Yo.
Up here,
this man was built like a defensive end.
I play receiver, but also D tackle.
Yeah.
Wide receiver / D tackle.
Didn't make no sense. He a 5-star receiver and a 3-star DN.
He just got to switch the helmet. He just got to switch
like Artavius. That's the Artavius skill set. Shout out to him in state champ.
So we get all them in. We get all those guys coming out. Who's one of the late guys you're most excited to? We may not see them till second half of the year, but who one of those guys you're most excited to see?
Ooh, good question.
Chance Robinson.
Boys forgot we got that in the chamber. We just got a nuke behind us essentially that we haven't told nobody about for months.
He's hanging out, chilling at the crib.
We got a 5-star receiver essentially that we just been not talking about.
Yeah, nobody addresses that at all. Is that all right? So Chance, I'm gonna go Justin Scott. Justin Scott. I'm excited to see.
Ryan Mack.
Mm-hmm. CB.
OJ Frederick.
Yeah, they'll be here. They're in the early window, I think.
His senior tape, his technique surprised the hell out of me. He got so sound. Whatever they do over there at STA, his technique was just so sound. He's got that length too, the versatility they're gonna need. And these guys are probably special teams guys early too, but that helps because that takes snaps off of guys that need to be on the field while guys like Mac and Frederick are playing special teams. Kickoff team, y'all. I'm hyped for the kickoff team because I feel like we got a whole bunch of young
head busters
get
knocked out.
Yeah, we got some.
Somebody gonna get rocked.
We got some
Popo, Bobby. Yeah.
Something I wanted to not to throw no shade at nobody, but last year we kind of looked at the roster, who left and who came in with, all right, how bad should we have felt about some of the guys that left, right?
Mm.
Some of the landing spots are very interesting with guys that have left.
Caleb to BT, I don't like.
Yeah, well,
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to go to Maryland. I thought I would have been good.
But some of them have been interesting. It's just I always say when you see who left, find out where they landed too before you start to troll us about.
They don't wait. They don't do patience.
It's just interesting sometimes to see where guys land, and it's different from case to case because some guys have to bet on themselves and need a year somewhere before they can go back.
Like Citizen did.
But some guys pound their chest, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, we gotta start separating. And I say we because I do the same shit. Like we gotta start separating where they're when they leave them. Oh man, but I really want. Let's see where they land. See what the offers are, and you know what I'm saying it's business now. It's not the emotional attachments got to be out the window when money's on the table. Yo, Kane, what is up with you in the caps lock, fam? We see the comments.
Robbie needs to go to CB with Brown and Robinson coming down. I don't agree with that. I think you lose Robbie if you force him to play DB.
And you have more DBs coming. Remember, you have Ryan Mack, you got OJ Frederick coming. This recruiting
class. It's not that easy to just be a DB. And I know people say like he played it some in high school. Like that's cool. Like
in high school, it's cool, right?
Yeah, but he got by with athleticism in high school. Like he wasn't a DB. He got through with athleticism.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
dope.
the only reason I was able to play basketball in high school, because I was athletic enough to do it.
Yeah.
We all play sports with those where it's like, once they get more competitive, he's screwed. But right now he's faster than everybody. So
right now he's big.
That's what it
is.
He's the biggest. You should pitch him the ball and he's gone. And when he got to make a read or a cut, then he's screwed.
I said Justin Scott is coming in the summer. Is there a possibility that he shows out in the summer and starts right away? No.
Starts right away. No.
Anything's possible.
Starts right away is hard. Defensive tackle, you don't need to start to make an impact.
And defensive tackle, man, you got to be a grown man in there, son. You can't.
Yeah.
Listen,
but
that's a late development.
Or getting meaningful snaps towards the end of the year. I could see it, but at the defensive line, like Lightfoot, guys like that, starting is not the priority right now.
That is going to be heavy rotated. Snaps and rotation.
Experience is what's going to.
And they give you the meaningful reps. Yeah. It's some of those positions are hard to transition from, man.
Yeah, that's what I think would be
going from high school to college is.
That's what I think would be the difference in the swamp, man. Is our ability to be able to rotate D line, keep them fresh while their O line is getting punished the whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When we get closer,
I wanted one more like people mover at defensive tackle in the portal. I still wanted.
They went after both of them.
Just one big motherfucker that can't be moved. I wanted one of them. And they don't make a lot of them anymore, but I think there's a lot of value in that guy. It's just a big. How we gonna move this dude? Kind of defensive tackle. It frees up your linebackers. If you doubling inside or you can't kick out, Ruben Bain one-on-one on the outside. So
what big guy I would like to see in a different position? Frankie Tenerlau. I wouldn't mind him moving to the defensive side of the ball.
His huddle at defensive tackle is crazy. Mm-hmm. He was throwing guards around. If you watch his huddle.
See him. Yeah, I need to see him. That's who I would move. Because offensive line, like he missed last year, he's behind the 8 ball on that. I would just move. I would have been moved to the defensive side of the ball.
Didn't he just get engaged?
I don't know. Congratulations.
Didn't we see pictures of Frankie Tenerlau getting engaged or something like that?
Congratulations to him, man.
If he did, it's over. It's over. He just might as well stop. Football's over for him.
Hilarious.
I'm drinking water. Hilarious. Hydrated die over here. Let me see.
I don't know. I know he's big as hell though.
Look, we got a troll. Look, they landed at programs that were mid like Miami. Thanks. Okay.
So,
thanks for watching, man. Always appreciate fans. Always appreciate fans from other teams watching us, man. Because you know what I'm saying, big brothers, little brothers always watch big brothers. Appreciate you.
Well, come August 31st, we finna put a boot right in the middle of Florida's ass.
All right, what are you guys talking about? Everybody said Justin Scott was a man child in school. You got to check out the level of competition. Justin Scott played private schools.
Yeah, those are grown men playing interior offensive line in college, bro.
Yeah.
It's and different. Technique is different.
Just at that position,
offensive linemen that don't always have the technique, bro. Like he's stronger and faster than everybody right now. What do you do with a guy that's not bigger, stronger, faster than you, but you still can't do nothing with him because of his technique?
There's just at that position, Anthony. Like if Justin Scott was a running back, it may be different.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
You know what I mean? He may be fine, but at D tackle, it's not like that.
You also got to remember that star shit. As soon as they got on campus, no longer matters. If Justin Scott comes in spring, we probably have a totally different conversation.
Facts.
He's coming in late summer. He's not coming in summer. He's coming in summer B. Like all the STA guys are coming in next week, so it's a lot.
Justin Scott got like one a month or two, a month or two.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a ways to go.
I think he gets in the rotation come ACC towards the end of the year, towards the back half of the season. But again, like you got to temper that when it comes to defensive linemen. These offensive linemen are different at the next. It's another step up once they go to the league. The technique changes. But I fully believe Justin Scott's going to be an animal. I think we But you can't disrespect the guys in front of him either. Josh Horton is a guy that they're really high on. There are guys in front of him.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you got Moten who looked really good in the spring game. He flashes. So, and I don't want to rush nobody out there too early, but Justin Scott will earn his playing time. I'm pretty sure he will. But it just won't happen early because he just got here.
Yeah. No, y'all got to give patience, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's not one of those that trenches don't translate early. Trenches
learn
don't
the
translate
playbook
early.
First. You got to learn the playbook first.
Hasn't
even know where his locker is.
Yeah, hasn't seen what his room's going to look like on campus. You know what I mean? Like, you got to let him settle in. There's a lot that has to happen. Hey, man, hour 15. I got nothing else for the people. Let's make sure we drop this. You heard podcast.com/merch. Make sure y'all check it out, man. My guy right here, Polk, created something for the website, man. Go check it out. The no matter what slogan is our slogan for recruiting this year because it's DJ Pickett, no matter what. Chris Ewald, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Byron Lewis, no matter what. Y'all better be ready, man. We coming for everybody. And it don't matter who they're committed to. We getting them too, no matter what. All right, man. Y'all got something before
Drake Stubbs.
There it is.
And Cortez
appreciate all y'all watching.
Jamie French. We could just go down the line, man. 120 of y'all, man. Make sure y'all catch it on the rewatch.
Vernell Brown,
Ben Hanks, Vernell Brown,
Zayden Walker,
TJ Alford. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
TJ Alford for sure. Gavin Nix, EJ Marcelin.
Let's go, man. Hey, make sure y'all watch.
You gotta turn the show up, Ben. We're not gonna stop.
we're just gonna keep going.
Shit, Diabell, 26. Diabell,
Bryce Fitzgerald,
everybody.
Reed,
keep going.
Jabari
keep going.
Brady, Kobe Howard, Sean Montgomery.
Keep going. Keep going.